Number 81, before, what you want to, I've asked Supervisor Landfelter to kind of explain to the public what this is about.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So this issue is concerning the opposing the creation of the, I'm just going to call it the Baaj National Monument up in District 1 north of the Grand Canyon. This was actually the 5th national monument that the Biden administration designated, in our opinion, inappropriately using the Antiquities Act. When it was originally proposed, it was over 1.1 million acres, larger than several of our entire U.S. states. And for one president to be able to just stick a pin in a map and say this is now a national monument without relying on any sort of legislative process, without relying on any sort of science, on resources and water, and looking at the cumulative impacts to both the human and the natural environment, it's an inappropriate use of the Antiquities Act. So Mohave County, we attempted to voice our concerns with this during the process of initiation of this. The Biden administration held a public meeting, one public meeting on this. It was held in Flagstaff over in Coconino County, which actually supports this. I reached out along with the assistance of our administration, asking, hey, over 400,000 acres of this proposed national monument is actually located in District 1 of Mohave County. It'd be great if you had a similar public meeting in Mohave County so that our residents could voice their opinions on this. And they did not hold that meeting, surprisingly, because most people had differing views from what they wanted to do. So, long story short, just want to thank the Arizona legislature, both the Senate and the House, that are now going to be suing the Biden administration over this. Mohave County is joining in non-monetarily, or we're proposing to join non-monetarily. Also reached out to Mayor Ream from the town of Colorado City, which is right up against the boundaries of this thing. They are very excited to participate, as well as their sister city to the east, Fredonia. So we're going to be challenging this, and I think it's really a good opportunity for the state of Arizona, County of Mohave, and 2 of our cities to challenge in court the appropriateness of a president being able to use the Antiquities Act to stick a pin in a map without any sort of legislative process or science. That's not the way that the Antiquities Act was intended to be used, and I'm glad that we get to be a part of challenging that. And so with that, I would make a motion that we adopt BOS resolution number 2024-054, expressing opposition to the creation of the Baaj National Monument, authorize the filing and pursuit of legal action to challenge the president's actions in creating the monument, and sign the engagement letter with legal counsel.
Okay, we do have someone signed up to speak. MorgAine.
I'm going to second that motion.
Okay.
Good morning, Board. My name is MorgAine. I'm going using Gaelic pronunciation of my last name now, because very recently I learned from Ancestry.com when I did the DNA testing that the man who's on my birth certificate is not my biological father. He is actually a man of quite Irish descent, and so that is my way to honor my ancestry by emphasizing Anya, who is a very powerful Irish warrior woman. So in 2009, as I was actually traveling to Nova Scotia to do some ancestry work over the summer, I ended up working at the Grand Canyon for a 3-month commitment that turned into 3 years. Now, I participated in quite a lot of the interpretive classes, and one of the things I learned was there was a park ranger there who actually he was offered a job with National Park Services, but needed to get his grandfather's permission because his grandfather was one of the native indigenous people who were removed from Indian Garden so that they could turn that into a point along the Bright Angel Trail for tourism and hiking and all of that. Here in Mohave County, someone mentioned the importance of going back and understanding the history of how things happened. Peach Springs, they do a celebration every year of their history. And the elders, they dance and they tell the story of the Wallapai tribe right here in District 1 and how the miners and the cattle ranchers came and took their land. And when the Wallapai tribe fought back, then the cavalry was sent out from the federal government to put them in their place so that that land could be taken. That's our history right here in District 1 in Mohave County. It is beyond offensive that this board fails to acknowledge that history and disrespects the constituents who are tribal members, and that this monument is in honor of their sacrifice, not of their choosing. So please respect your constituents, respect the history of Mohave County, and stop this resolution from moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you.